What is up, everyone? It is Ryan back here with you with the crew table. So the first thing we are going to be making this evening is going to be some beer cheese dip. Now, the really special thing about this recipe is that it can be completed in its entirety right here in the microwave. Now, tonight is a very special episode because I am going to be making all of the dishes that my EMS and fire colleagues and I used to make when we were hanging out outside of work. So I went to the grocery store, I spent less than 50 bucks on all of the ingredients. So this is extremely affordable, and I think you're really gonna love everything. I have a container of cream cheese, which I picked up from the local grocery store. And to this, we're just gonna add a little bit of cheddar cheese and beer. So super simple recipe. We'll also season it up with a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic powder. I promise you're not going to want to miss out. Stay tuned. So to this microwavable safe dish, I am going to add 12 ounces of this cream cheese right here, a cup of cheese, about a cup of beer as well. Add just a dash of pepper, a couple of turns of this sea salt, and then I am going to add in just a little bit of garlic powder. I'm gonna give this just a little mix. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the microwave. Got 1 minute on the clock. All right, out we go. And in with a quick stir here. And you can always add a little bit more cheese, which I probably will do just to thicken it up a bit more. That's perfectly fine. And back into the microwave for another minute. So to this, I am going to add in 1 more cup of cheese. Go ahead and give that a quick mix, and then we'll go back into the microwave again. And that is coming together beautifully. Really, if you let this sit for a period of time, it is much better because its flavors really have an opportunity to marry together, which just enhances everything. So lid on here, and I will just set this on the counter off to the side. I'm also going to make some Corona honey mustard. If you take this beer cheese and you combine it with a Corona honey mustard I'm going to make, get you some pretzels, throw it on some nachos. I'm telling you, it is a game changer. You and your friends will absolutely love it. It is worth every penny, and thankfully it is super affordable and cheap to put together once again. Okay, so here I have about a half a cup of mayonnaise. So to a bowl, I'm going to add that mayonnaise in. So I'm gonna start with about a tablespoon of honey. Okay, I'm also going to add about 2 tablespoons of beer to this. And then we're gonna do just a little bit of pepper. And then I'm going to do a couple of turns of sea salt once again. And then just a dash of garlic powder. Cool, let's give her a mix here. And whoops, I almost forgot what makes this, and that is the spicy brown mustard. We'll go in with a heaping tablespoon of that. I'm gonna do 1 more, about a half a tablespoon, and we will give that a stir and see where we're at. Just a look at that, amazing. On a pretzel or some nachos, it is an absolute game changer. That right there is on point. So into the fridge we go. And on to the next thing. Now, what am I gonna do with that Corona honey mustard? Well, I'm going to make one of my childhood favorites that I've introduced to a lot of my fire department and EMS colleagues, a lot of my first responder colleagues, and they're called sausage balls. One of the easiest recipes in the world.